I'm gonna come up here for a second. Look. Whoa. Hello, my beautiful fam. Welcome back to our channel, Design on a Dollar. I'm your host, Ida, and tonight is our 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Craft With Me session. And we are finishing up the upcycle vanity mirror using totally Dazzled stuff and making it more of a Victorian feel. So, hello Gwendolyn. Hey Stephanie, Renee. How are you guys or gals? For me, I'm okay. It's been a little bit stressful trying to get these. Hello, Ida. Hi, Ida. Ida Cook meets Ida Evans. Deborah, Frankie. So, yes, we're going to finish our vanity mirror from making it a vanity mirror to a big Victorian style vanity mirror. Hello, Bern. Nice to meet you too, Ida. Beverly. All my ladies. Charmaine. Francis. Francis. So, I don't want to hold y'all up too long. I did go a little bit further. I did do one side of the mirror, so we'll finish it tonight, and we will be able to see the completed product. So we're gonna get started, and you're gonna see that I think I only added one change, and that's the Dollar Tree gems, the clear ones. I'm lining the inside of the mirror with these, so you will see that. And all right, guys, let's get started. Hey, Teresa. Yes, my day is well. I just been I have this DIY going. I have a Halloween DIY going, a last minute Halloween DIY going. I have another what you call it? Dupe. I have another dupe. And well, actually I have two dupes. So with that being said, I thought I was gonna be able to finish all those before I came up here to do this one, but it did not work out that way. So once we finish this, I'm going back downstairs and finish those three, and go ahead and start editing them, because I need the Halloween one to go up tomorrow, because Halloween is right around the corner. And I don't normally well, I do celebrate Halloween because I am in a family-oriented neighborhood, and I have tons and tons and tons of children in my neighborhood. And my grandsons and granddaughters have friends that live here in the neighborhood as well. So I do participate. I have a nun costume, and they call me the country nun because I be playing country music, Halloween music. And so we do that. Last year I dressed up last year I didn't even do it, because last year I think I had just got out of the hospital. I think my brother and my husband did it, and my sister-in-law, I think. Anyway, but we're gonna go ahead and finish this. And yeah, I just added these right here. So let me turn you guys down here so we can get started. Hey, how you doing? All right, that looks like it's a good spot, and hopefully you won't see my foot patting. All right, so let me see if I can lift it. This mirror is heavy, guys, and I went on and put the hanging mechanism on the back. Let me bring it up for a second. Put this hanging mechanism on the back, and I just have it duct taped down so it would dry, everything solid. But I'd still probably leave this on. But I did put a hanging thing on it, and they're solid. So I did do that because I noticed that when we finish, it's going to be hard to do that because of the bottom is going to be like the top. All right, so let's turn her this way, right here. So the side we need to work on is close to us. So the first thing we're going to finish doing is we're going to put the black bling wrap, totally dazzled bling wrap. And they have, if you don't have totally dazzled black bling wrap, you can go to Dollar General, and Dollar General has a, oh, let me show you. This is close to it, and this comes from Dollar General as well. Dollar General has a black bling wrap that's like this right here, like that black part right there, but all the gems are going 3 in a row across it, or 4 in a row across it. So they do have this type of black, and then you may not even have to use these right here because you can position them in such a way that one of the gems is hanging off on the side. So, and this came from Dollar General too. I saw it and I was like, oh, I gotta have it. Don't know quite what I'm gonna make with it yet, but it'll come to me. It may sit here for 3 to 6 months before an idea comes in my head. I had one idea, but then I said, no, I don't like that. So anyway, that's a future DIY. So I'm just taking the bling wrap. Let me move this up just a little bit. Sit right there. And I overlap it just a little. Hold on. I think this is the wrong amount. Yeah, this is the wrong amount. I think it's like 8 to 10 across. That's not wide enough, guys. So, like I said, my week, my days are going okay. I can't complain. 2, 4, 6. I think it's 7. How many is this? 2. That's 7 too. So just let me make it 8. Because for some reason it just don't look like it's enough to wrap around. And that may be 9. But yeah, I'm gonna cut some of this. So when I hate when I'm rushing and trying to cut the bling wrap and it slips. So has anybody made anything lately? The Glamorous Penny Picture Shalomi, she just did a collab, and it was a fall collab, and it was an open collab, but she had several other ladies that participated with that co-hosted with her. And they did a surface, any surface in your home. It could have been a table, a hutch, anything that you wanted to decorate for fall. You could have even did your bed tray that you put on your bed. You did those, and then but the kicker was it had to be non-traditional colors. And Shalom, the penny picture, Salome, she did royal blue and gold, which those are awesome colors together. Blue is my favorite color. Any blue is my favorite color. And to match it with gold is awesome. A lot of people probably would do silver, but I think the gold makes it pops a little bit more. And so she did her tablescape, and she has it up on her channel. And I am doing something that I saw on her channel, and I fell in love with it. And I said, hey, I could do that. So we're going to do that. So then I just put some glue right across here and bring it down a little bit over here. And I'm going to bring that to the back, but I'm going to go ahead around some more before I flip it. And guys, you got to work fast with this because it is metal. And you know, hot glue cools real fast on metal. And you want to try to get that this inside piece as close as possible to the edge, because you really don't want any hangover. But yes, some fabulous ladies. I think Sheila did one too. Sheila, didn't you do it? Didn't you participate? Hello. How are you? Didn't you participate in the Penny Pictures open collab, fall collab? I think I saw your name. Hi, Jacqueline. Gotta make sure you keep it. You know what? What is the... Oh, okay. Why you remove it? I know it had to be gorgeous. But, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. I think it's really where you're from that how this goes. But what is the correct pronunciation of the word tight? Is it tight or taut? Taut. Yes, because I hear people say, oh, okay. I didn't even know she was doing it, or I would have did it, because I decorated my foyer in for fall, but in a black and white scheme. So I could have did that. Greeting, Patricia from England. Hi, England. Oh, Ida, where are you from? I'm probably the youngest Ida there is. Cause as they say, Ida is a older name. Okay, I'm gonna cut it right here. Yeah, it is. I was in Michaels, and they were having a 70% off sale on their wreaths and different things. And you know they be charging outlandish prices for those wreaths. And if you just study it, you can come home and make them yourself. But last year, I found the black one as well. And I was going to use that in my foyer. But this year, I found one. And it is gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. And all I have to do is, after the Halloween season, is take down, it has a skeleton up there, but that skeleton, yes, their skeletons are gorgeous. It's got, you know, pearls on it and has glitz and glam on it. And so when I seen that with 70% off, I jumped on it, and I think I paid $30 maybe, which still, well, no, I don't think I could have got all the materials and everything and made it for $30. And guys, I am trying to sit this on the side so it doesn't, and what I'm doing is I'm putting some right along here. And I'm just grabbing this and pulling it tight. I say tight, but I hear a lot of, I don't know if it's New Yorkers or if it's Southerners say taut. And I always wanted to know, what is her name? I don't watch it that much because, for some reason, she just doesn't seem friendly. So I'm not going to say her name. I'm not going to say her channel name. But I used to love watching her. And then I started noticing things about her. And my spirit just disconnected with her. So, but she says talked all the time. So I don't know. What was that? Oh, I missed it. Let me get this before it dries. I have some of them little things to protect my fingers, but it's over on the nightstand. And really, guys, doing this method, you really don't have to put any glue on the flat surface part because you're pulling it tight to the back. And then when you turn it back over, it's a nice clean thing. And see, this is the reason why I chose to put the bling around it, because some of it sticks out. And what I have to do is take a blade and go down that one that's too far out. And take it off. Don't worry about the excess glue, because you can get that off. You can get it off with this, or I say these are dangerous. Well, I normally take some pliers and stuff and just pull it off when I'm off camera. And this is why I chose to put that up there. But be careful not to lift it, all the work you just did, back up like I did right there. Okay. And then we just keep on keeping on, as the mother would say in church. Keep on keeping on. How many of you like old hymns or the old gospel songs that was out in the 70s and 80s? And it's not too many people making old-timey hymns anymore. But okay, oh God, this is supposed to be my topic for Diva's Talk Time on Monday, but since some of you guys don't come over there, and guys, the ones that do come over, it's probably gonna be more to talk about than just this right here. But I do want to get several people opinions on this. So and as y'all know, I don't really like talking about religion or politics, because those are two gray areas for a lot of people. And we have a lot of people that don't have the same views that we have, and we have to respect that. Working in the prison system, I met so many different people, young men, and you know, each one of them had their own different religion. And so a couple of young men that I met had their religion was Satanism, and they worshiped the devil. And so, you know, you don't know what somebody is thinking about their religion until you ask them. And then you may not agree with the religion that they chose, but you accept it because it's their religion. You don't try to change or convert. You can say what your religion is and say why you feel like, or tell them why you feel like their religion is off base and what's going to happen in the afterlife for them. But it's really up to them to whether or not they heed it or receive it or not receive it. I feel like if it's a young man that I feel like is off track, I do feel like it's my obligations. And so now I'm going to I'm gonna put right here. I'm gonna put this. You're gonna have to use glue with this. Now you can use permanent glue or hot glue. And right now I'm just using hot glue. And I'm gonna find a way, but the hot glue is holding really, really well. So now we're gonna go back to, how did I have this? Sitting up like this now. To put the back on. I call myself trying to be ahead of the game by putting different pieces on the mirror, but I do feel like I made it a little bit harder for myself, which is okay. Okay, so back to the religion thing. I talked to him, and I met a couple of inmates that worship Satan, like I said. And I'm always interested in learning about someone else's religion and their beliefs. And so each time I've asked them, and the philosophy that they told me, you know, thinking about it is one that makes sense, but we know as a Christian that what I'm getting ready to say still doesn't make them any better or any special to Satan, because they worship him. That's, you know, that's his ploy. He gives them what they want, and they continue to stay loyal to him. So they told me that the reason that they worship Satan is because Satan does not judge them. He does not give them rules to not be able to enjoy life and enjoy themselves, and things that we as Christians do that is sin, that would be considered sin. That Satan doesn't view it as them being having sin against him. He welcomes their belief and their opinion and their wants and their desires. And so when they said that, I understood their rationale to why they chose Satanism. But I do tell them, well, you know, just because you worship him on earth, when you pass away. You want to put it in? Oh no, you can bring it here. When you pass away, he's still gonna laugh in your face, because you're gonna say that you serve him. I'm sorry, guys. My husband bring me my dinner. Thank you. So he's still going to laugh in your face, and you're still gonna burn for eternity, because you know that's what the devil do. He wants to build his army. Now you may be lucky and be one of the ones that is his one of his soldiers and don't have to live in the pit. But for the most part, all of them that worship Satan will be. And so, but I can only say that and then you know, leave it at that, and then they will have the choice to say, okay, yes, you know, that makes sense. I need to get my life together. But if they don't, then you did what you could do. You introduced the Savior to them, and they rejected him. So, I mean, it's no different than Palm Sunday, what they did to Jesus. So that's why I don't judge people about their religion. But somebody sent me a little clip on Messenger, and I may have sent it to some of you guys. If we're connected on Messenger, I send a lot of silly and funny things to a lot of people on my Messenger, because I feel like everybody need a laugh, and so I normally send it to them. And this clip was of a pastor, and the pastor was on tape saying he was cursing out who he called the holier than thou people, and he was saying that he was using profanity too, like, you know, he was cursing like a champ. And for one, you know, I know pastors are human, and I know sometimes they feel like they're being put on scrutiny for doing some of the things that is really not a sin, like having a glass of wine, or it's not a sin. It depends on who you are to whether or not it's a sin. Now, I will have a glass of wine every once in a while, but I don't drink because of the story I told you guys about my one time being drunk episode. But this preacher was saying that he was human, that he was a man, and he was a man that loved, I'm gonna just say, the company of a woman. So I'm gonna say it like that, and you read between the lines. He said that he was a pastor that loved women, and he's not going to complain. He's not going to stop being a man because he's a pastor, and he looks at women because he's attracted to women, and he's single. So he proceeded to say that he didn't like the fact that people was judging him and talking about him, and he's doing no more or no less than what they are doing, and some of them was doing way more than he was doing because they were married and he was single. Now, don't get me wrong, I do not approve of, I don't think, I think what my problem is with that is the fact that he is the eye of the church. And, it doesn't matter. He's a man, yeah. Being the eye of the church, okay. But my thing is that especially if he has youth that's in his congregation, a lot of male youth in his congregation, and he's pretty much teaching them that it's okay to have premarital sex, and it's okay to really, because if he loved women the way he does, I'm quite sure he's lusting over them, and that is a sin. So that is my dilemma. Now I understand he's a man. I understand that, and I don't understand why well, yes, I do. I know we hold our pastors to a different level of standards than what we hold everybody else. We may hold our pastor to a higher standards than we hold our husbands, which right now I'm on a sabbatical, and I don't say the reason why, and I've been on it for some time now from church. I still, read my word, not a whole lot. I do make sure I get some form of scripture in every day, and I'm always praying, always, and God knows my heart. And I may not tithe to the church, but I tithe because I help people. Okay, so now that we have this, the bling wrap around it, we're gonna go ahead and start putting down our bling, our crystals. So these are pre-stick, but they're not gonna stick the way they should. So you may want to line a little bit of glue, which I need to get this one, the small tip for this. And I'm putting this right here. Levine, did you get the stuff? Lord have mercy. So where you been? My husband fuss at me all the time because my son is 30, 27, 29, 31. 31 years old, and he says I got to start treating him in the manner that is going to teach him how to be well, he already a good father. He's already a good young man. And I don't think my husband understands that my son is here to help me and to give him some form of relief. I don't think he understands that. Ooh, I got some chicken breasts. I'm sorry, guys. I'm taking a quick second break for some food. That's good. This is chicken breast. I can't normally eat a whole piece. My husband got mad at me last night. I got mad at my husband because he was out playing cards. And at the last minute, I kind of knew he was probably on his way home then. Because if I caught him before he came over this side of the bridge, then he probably would have went and got it from Walmart. But so I was like hungry because I didn't eat breakfast yesterday. And oh, did I eat breakfast? I did. I had a late breakfast. My son made me breakfast. But anyway, so I called him to tell him to bring me some potato chips home. Because I love potato chips. And hi, Tanya. Hi, Rebecca. Hey, Patricia. I love potato chips and hot sauce. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And normally I have some at least twice a week. But we're all out right now. Out of chips. We just went and got our laundry stuff, our toiletries and stuff like that. And so I think next weekend or weekend coming up is because the snacks down there, but I don't like a lot of chocolate and cream filled stuff. And that's a lot of what my husband buy. What you call them things? Not Twinkies, but roll-ups, Swiss roll-ups, the square cakes, the square Debbie cakes. And as you can see, I'm just going around here. We're making good time. Because the only thing left to do after this is to put the Figaro stuff up on it. And put the Figaro stuff on. And the brooches. Which I already have the brooches picked out. But I think adding this right here gives it a clean look. Now, I do have to, I didn't put the, I know where I'll hang it at. I'll just hang it right up here where I used to hang up all the other stuff, just to show you where it goes. And it's in between the wall sconces. I just have to move some of this craft stuff off the bench so you guys will be able to see it. Hi, Tanya. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yvonne. I know how to pronounce that name, Yvonne. Come on. I hate when this does stuff like that. And I think the you know, Dollar Tree has um the iridescent ones like this. And I started to go with that, but I wanted to match the brooches and stuff. I wanted it to be good with that. And this glue is, hot glue is melting these, the sticky stuff that's on this. Trying to make it hard for me. Almost finished. I got that quiet spell for a second. I think because my stomach getting ready to start growling. So yes. So I guess I can go back and ask you the question I wanted to ask you. What do you think about pastors and them being a pastor and a man at the same time? Like have the same wants, desires, and still a man. I mean, and want to do what men do, enjoy the company of a woman. Um, so what do you feel about that? How do you feel about a pastor having premarital sex and admits that he looks at the women and flirt with the women? So what do you think? How do you feel about that type of pastor? And do you feel like he has the right to be a man, or does he have to um, live like the congregation feel like he should live and be celibate? You know, don't flirt around with women. Um, just be an honest Abe. If he go to work, come home, fix the TV dinner, because that's probably what he's gonna fix, unless he's a cooker, or unless he goes to church member's house to get to eat, because that's what my pastor and his wife did before Mother Holloway. She just passed a couple of weeks ago, but she used to cook dinner for my pastors every weekend, so they would go there every weekend. And Mama Holloway was just a mama, one of the mothers of the church. I think she was like the longest standing mother of the church too. Okay, so now we are finished with that. I'm going to put that over there, and now comes the next fun part, and that is putting the Figaro on it. Now guys, we are, if you are new here, welcome. So great to have you here. Look forward to getting to know you better. And we do Craft with Me every Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we do a DIY together. And so for the past couple of weeks, this week and last week, I told them that my neighbors was throwing away a vanity, the metal vanities. And so when they was throwing it away, I noticed, well, immediately I said, oh, I want that mirror. But I wanted other things on it too, but I just couldn't get it off. But so I went and my son went and got me the vanity, and I took the mirror off of it. So if you have an old vanity and you're trying to get rid of it, but you want part of it for sentimental value, or it's just falling apart and you're just ready to get rid of it, then you can do this as well. Okay. I'm missing 2 brooches. See, one here. And it goes right here. One right there. One right here. One up here. One right there. I have them all now. Okay. So, and then this right here was a whole Figaro thing, like the frame, this type of frame. And we just cut it in 4 pieces. And we put what I call the biggest crown on either end, and then the small crowns on the side. So I'm getting ready to place this where, actually, you know what, I need to make sure that this is in the center, because the one on the top is not centered. Let me see. I think that's going to be it right there. Okay. So I take E6000 and hot glue. Come on. And really, this is probably the only place that you really need to. Really? Somebody tell me where I put the top. Okay, I'll find it. I'm gonna put some hot glue. This hot glue is steaming. Okay, so we got that one on. Now let's put the one on the side on. I hope you guys are enjoying the live craft with me. And as long as my I want my new family members to really enjoy themselves as well. But sometimes our new family members come in expecting one thing, and they see something else, and they get turned off by it. And I hate that to happen, but you know, it's life. And I try to tell people every once in a while, I'll say, you know, I come in my PJs, and this is how I am all the time. And hopefully majority of the people like it. Majority of the people like the fact that I'm down to earth, I'm real. Because you wouldn't be home, well, not saying that you wouldn't, but most of us is not home in a suit, slacks, nice blouse, all that. Most of us is not at home crafting like that. Most of us are at home, we're crafting, and we're comfortable. And so that's me. That's how I am. I'm comfortable. I show my bonnet, and you get the real me. When every time you click on Design on the Dollar, you're gonna have the real me. Now some days, I may have to work a little bit harder at showing you guys, you know, the happy version of me, because I do suffer from depression, and sometimes I get a depression wave. And I'm sorry. And guys, this was a pen from Totally Dazzled. Isn't it beautiful? I just love it. It has so much sparkle and everything. And Totally Dazzled has so many nice things on it. They have silver, gold, and rose gold in all of these pieces. They have black bling wrap. They have silver bling wrap. They have gold bling wrap. I think they have some more stuff, but if you want brooches, beautiful brooches like this, and this one on their site may cost $1, if that. But you can get so much nice stuff off of Totally Dazzled. And you can go to their website, totallydazzled.com, and you can. Is that mine?
What's back there?
Back where? I don't know. My husband get upset for the littlest things. He stresses himself out over a remote. But anyway, like I said, Totally Dazzled is a place that you can get beautiful pieces for weddings, for Mother's Day. A lot of us use their brooches and their flat backs and different things like that on DIYs like this. But if you are a lady that likes to wear brooches, then hey, you can go up there and find you some nice ones, and have all the women at church saying, "Ooh, where do you get that brooch from?" And, "Ooh, I bet you paid a pretty penny for that." And you just smile and say, "Thank you." And if one of your sisters asks you, "Honey, let me ask you, where did you get that brooch from?" You can say, "You can get it too, girl. And I didn't pay an arm and a leg for it like everybody think. I only paid $1 and something, or cent for it." And they're gonna be like, "You lying." And they gonna say, "No, I'm in the house of the Lord." I wouldn't lie. And they say, "I get it from Totally Dazzled." But some of the older mothers of the church would be like, "Honey, you're gonna have to order it for me, because I am not technology savvy." They quick to tell you that. I am not technology savvy. So yeah. And these will be beautiful on hats. If you are a hat wearing woman at church, woo, yeah. These brooches would. I love to see a pretty brooch on a suit. I used to, when I first came back to Christ, because when I was younger, I went to church freely. My mom didn't have to make me go. I love going to church. I would get dressed, and when I had my son, I would get him dressed, and we would walk to church because our church was not far from my house. So I used to wear, the dresses down past your knees, and the suits and all that. And I used to love to see the older women of the church with their suits on and their brooches and their hats cocked to the side. Oh, I used to love that. But then when I got older and I went to join the church that I'm at now, I did wear suits and stuff for a while, but then it just got, I don't know, I didn't enjoy it, because I think the reason why I didn't enjoy it is because a lot of the women of the church, the young ones, not the old folks, but the young ones, it was a fashion show for them. Who had on the prettiest this and the prettiest that, and that was not my cup of tea. So I did not want to be associated with that, because people would come up to me at church and say, "Ooh, Sister Ida, that is beautiful." And, I would say thank you. And then you hear people talking and whispering. And so, of course, I had to say something to them. I'm always a person that's going to speak my mind. But I have to say something to them. And most women at church, they either envied me or they didn't like me. So that was fine with me. I wasn't there for them anyway. But I used to wear brooches, and I didn't wear hats. I would wear a hat every blue moon. But then I started wearing, but I will say this, I did not, when I was wearing suits, yes, a lot of them was down below the knee, but I had suits too that were above the knee. And I remember I used to get so self-conscious, especially when the topic is on women and not dressing the way we used to. Our pastor said, if you have to grab a lap towel or a lap cloth, then your clothes is too short. You shouldn't have to have a lap cloth over you when you, especially like if you sit on the front row. And he used to hate if you was a elder on the pulpit. Oh, yeah. He used to say something about that all the time. But yeah, I when at church, I used to get so self-conscious when I hear the pastor speak, and he's speaking on we always picking on the ladies pretty much about our attire. And it seemed like it would be always the Sunday that I choose to wear a short dress. And then he would have that sermon about the way a woman should dress it for church, and that and I was a youth leader, and so my youth, they looked up to me. We had fun. This day and time, the youth ministries are not what they used to be. We would take our youth on trips, and our youth really, really, really loved us. And so many days, on every Sunday, we used to go out to Sister Regina's house, And Sister Regina is a cooker. And she used to cook these big meals for all the boys because, you know, men can eat. And she used to love to see them eat. And she would bake cakes and sweet potato pies, the individual ones. And, oh, she used to spoil. She used to spoil us. Because I was out there every Sunday, too. Well, not every Sunday. Because a lot of the times, just the young men went out there. Because she had a son that was, you know, their age. But, oh, God. This is the last brooch to put on. And it's right at an hour. I get to talking to you guys. And I can't read what y'all are saying. I read it pretty much after I get offline with you guys. I go back and read the comments and reply. And guys, for the newcomers, I do read every comment, and how you know I read your comment is I will hit the like button and then I will hit the heart button right off to the side of that, so you know that I read your comment. And so, because it's hard for me to answer, like actually write out a comment. But if you ask me something specifically, I will reply to it. So just know that I am reading your comments, and I do appreciate all the comments. I appreciate the likes. I would love for you all to start sharing the videos more. Share it on your YouTube page. Thank you, Georgia. Share it on your YouTube page. And all right. So I'm gonna remove the tape. Try to rush and clean it up just a little bit. So, and I have to use my alcohol because my it's not gonna be superly clean, guys, but it'll be clean enough where you can see it hanging. And then before I put it in the hallway, I'll clean it even more. But yes, guys, I love doing DIYs like this. I love taking something old and making it new. I love that. Okay. So guys, I'm getting ready to flip you up here so y'all can see it hung up. Let me get up right quick. Ooh, 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 ooh. I was trying to get all the crafting stuff off the floor, and I put it in the chair neatly. And now I don't want you guys to see all of it, but I don't feel like moving it either. Oh, ooh. Okay. Let's find it. Okay, we're gonna be right there. All right. I'm gonna try to put some light right there too, guys, right quick. The other light. Trying to give you some light up there, guys. It's probably gonna be it. All right. Now let me get the mirror. I can turn this one around. So these things be making me mad. All right. I don't want to hold you guys up too much longer. Oh, this thing is heavy, guys. Oh. All right, come on, Ada. Ouch, 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 ouch. And that is not in the right place either. All right, I'm gonna just let you guys, hopefully it'll hold so you guys can see it, and then I'll fix it good. Let me move this stuff for the table over here. Alright guys, so I'm going to take this off of here and I'm going to flip you guys around. Thank you guys. Right here. Okay, so there's the mirror and those are the wall sconces. We'll put it all together so you can see what it's going to look like. And thank you, Cassandra. Thank you, Deborah, Tajay. But yeah, so this is it, guys. I know we're 7 minutes past the time, but thank you. So yeah, both of those are DIYs. And like I said, if you don't have this type of mirror, you can take Dollar Tree's square mirrors and get you some of this stuff right here, and you can make it into a round mirror, or you can take it and put it behind some styrofoam, like that styrofoam right there, and cut the styrofoam out into a circle. And then you can go from there to make this. Or you can make a square one. Make you a square mirror that's like this. But I love the way this looks together. And I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being here with me and sharing with me the last 2 weekends on this DIY project. And I pray that it brings inspiration to you guys. So on that note, I am going to close. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you to the moon and back again. You too, everyone, enjoy the rest of your evening. And I talk to you on Monday night on Diva's Talk Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The link is down in the description box. Also, the link for Totally Dazzled with a 10% coupon code is also down there in the description box. My granddaughter's channel is down in the description box. She loads, but she doesn't load as much as we do. So you go over and please subscribe to her. Also, please look at the special guest with Nia. That is our youngest YT family member, and she came over to do DIYs with me. And so please look at that video, like it, leave a comment, because she's looking at that video over and over and over again. So please leave a comment on it to let her know that she has sisters and brothers here on the channel that are in her corner. So again, guys, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you to the moon and back again. And I will see you next Saturday. Let me see. Bye.